I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Evening. Hello, welcome on in, everybody. Good to see everyone here. Hello, Mother Quokka. Hello, Zalatra. Hello, Boogar. Hello, Cyber. Jester 2. Welcome on in. It is mining day. Exclamation mark IGN in chat. Xbox X up in my in-game channel. Wow. If you want to get in. That was not the right phrase. And I got disconnected briefly, so I'm having to reconnect stuff. Which caused a few little hiccups.
Connecting.
But here I am. Well, that's the stream. Here's me. Hello. I'm still like 10 jumped out. Should I still X? Yes. No worries. That's absolutely fine, Mother Quokka. Feel free.
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Stoffel. Hello, Stoffel. How you doing? How's everybody? Kangaroo, good evening. How is everybody? Is everybody doing okay? Exclamation mark play if you wish to get in. I know Mr. D is streaming right now on the CCP channel. Yes. Make sure you get over there and give him even a lurk in the background would be, I'm sure he would appreciate. We don't have mining today, it's very annoying.
Exclamation mark play Smeg head.
Mother Quokka rejected my fleet invite. Outrageous. I'm okay. A little bit tired from my trip to central London for the day. But that's nothing new, is it? I usually leave the house about an hour before I'm due to start, so it takes about well, that's allowing for a little bit of delay, but 45 minutes on a good day. Need rocks. Must have rocks. James PKR, hello.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
You're more than welcome, sir. More than welcome. Everybody is welcome, except in my in-game channel. Exclamation mark IGC to join, and then I can add you from there. Roncy, thank you very much for the follow. We're going to do a little bit of Omber first, as there is an Omber right in the middle of the system. So we can do that. And then we will probably just get on with the normal belt. Well, there's an Omber one jump away as well. Maybe we'll do both Ombers and then move on. I don't know. $100 stream streak tonight. Nice one. Why did my docs disappear? That's weird. He has to make a vulture when I get there, so I'll be a little bit late. Okay, venture. I mean, vulture is also a ship. It's not really designed for mining, but it is a ship in Eve. Yeah, invite sent. It's going to slowly catch up to me, that ship. I'm going to start with the grade 3 and work our way down. What's the range on these things? With the boosts. Wow. 44 kilometers with the boost range. Okay, I'll take that.
We have them on radar. Changing vector. Instruments locked on.
No fear has been targeted. Ah! Evil. Let's run them without the There we go. Nice. Exclamation mark. Play to get into the marbles giveaway. And then come and join us for some rocks. Oh my god. Zindonus, welcome on in. Exclamation mark play, everybody. Marbles, adverts will start in about 15 minutes. Then we'll be good. Otherwise, we'll be just chewing on some rocks for the time being. Oh. I need to go and find some better crystals. Coherent ore processing. I only have level 2, I need level 4. So I can use Tech 2 coherent asteroids. There's obviously nobody nearby. That's absolutely fine. Oh, somebody got something nice. Is Omber good? It's better than it's okay. So there's like 4 different rocks that you get in high sec. Feldspar, Scordite, plagioclase, and pyroxis. Those are the 4 main types of rocks you get. They all have slightly different mineral makeup, but umber is slightly different again. It's a little rarer. Normally only, up until recently, available in nullsec or lower. It even says here, low security star systems, you get it in umber, kernite, morphite, gneiss, or dark ochre. It doesn't actually, this bit hasn't been up to dated yet to say that you can get it in high sec normally. So that's interesting. So yeah, it has a few more rare minerals in it that you wouldn't normally get. Normally you get titanium, pyrite, and mex. It's mexilon, isn't it? So umber is a little bit rarer. So it's used to make a few more rarer stuffs. Garamouth Bugo said a Y. I'm going to assume that is a thing. $47. Good evening. Joe's knows what he's doing. I'll put him in command of that squad. Exclamation mark play for the marbles. Exclamation mark IGC and X up in chat for to join the fleet. Viva! Welcome on in. X for fleet. There you go. X for fleet. Hot Calico! I'm gonna. X. Finding. I shall pin this message till manually unpinned. There you go. Massey! Hello. Hot cat of cocoa. I don't know if I said that already. Hello. Nah, I just want to be part of something, but I have driven tour clients anyway. That's fair enough. Well, I added you. You're more than welcome. Kemfin! Exclamation mark play. Should I drop a clone in the station in your chat channel or in an... So I drop a clone in the station in your chat channel. Oh no, yes, the station in my chat channel, the one at the very top. And the message of the day. This is for the one that says this is next to Fleet Ops. Drop a clone in there. Ghostbusters! 1-800. Welcome on in. The large asteroids as well, so this Omber should take us a little while, which is nice. That's what we want. Yeah, we got an Orca with all the boosts, so don't worry about that. The Orca has all 4 boosts available to it. So it has the field enhancement charge, it has the mining laser optimization charge, it has the mining equipment preservation charge, and it has the mining laser efficiency charge. To have all of the ones. Yeah, 9 is not too bad. That's a problem for future me. Doesn't take that long, fortunately. It really doesn't. Yeah, it's a bit of a slog if you really need something in a hurry, but quite frankly, it's not too bad. Well, there's actually a bunch more streamers doing it this week. The new release has the new updated sheet has been released. So we have Brother Grimoire was on it earlier. Mr. D's on right this second. We've got Slow Community and Corrupted tomorrow. Gustav Manfred and Series Pro on Thursday. Then it's Frontier Friday live feed for CCP. Series Pro at 4. Then Switch Hit again on Saturday morning. Ami, newly engaged. Amiomia. Congratulations to her. And the Oz is on Saturday evening. To Amber, Kadari Prime Primary Club is on Sunday morning. Then Antivirus, then Corrupted again. Then the Meta Show for Imperium News Network. Then Ron, which is nice. Be nice to see it back on again. And then Brahma Grimoire again, and then Lumin is that one. And then we have the Malediction Galnet Streamcast skin for week 2. So a few new peeps. Few peeps we haven't seen just yet. Mr. D's getting in there. Mr. D's now like 104 burner people indoctrinated into the burners. Premium Propaganda, they are an EVE partner and they ask for a slot. So I think that's how it works. Well, I have 180. I haven't had a chance to check Reddit yet, but I think it caused a lot of mayhem today. Yeah, I saw a load of activity going, and I was unfortunately stuck at work. But you guys seem to have a lot of fun. CCP have always given the Goon Propaganda a slot. Well, to be fair, if the... well... Let's put it this way. If there was one for Pandemic Horde... Oh, wait, they don't exist anymore. I'm sure they get one as well. Goons are always war-decked in some way. Surprised it's not. Any goon flying around in high sec is risking it, to be honest. I'd be using ults at this point rather than flying around by... I mean, you didn't lose much, at least, but still. They're not gate campers. He's war decked. That could have been anywhere. That could have been outside the station. CCP wouldn't have... Concord wouldn't have stepped in. You see, Wombat got Twitch partner and he's still not CCC partner yet. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't. I believe I'm getting very, very close. Unless you're a to build your venture and make it eventually, no problems. Yes, I do.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Wombat got Twitch. Well, congratulations to Wombat. That's very cool. It has. It's made it a bit easier to get into. I think Twitch is a little concerned about the other places like Kick and YouTube getting a little bit more popular with the old streaming side of things. So they're probably
Adverts have ended.
We'll see. Not holding my breath, but at the same time, I'm hoping. I didn't get into that dungeon. That's a bit long. Where is it? So, I think it's in. I moved it back to this one, I think. Critical! There it is. This is not optimal. I've taken the modulated deep core strip miners and taken the lenses out of them. Because the lenses can't do the ombre. So they're mining 280 meters cubed per cycle. Where we're comparing it to this one. So that's 80 per cycle, that's 200 per cycle. Now, that's without lenses, but that's with lenses, so it's not amazing. What we could do, though, we could take a quick break.
Warp drive Autopilot engaged.
No, I'm good. I've already got some. I've got some in the cargo hold. I've not. I've got some in my home base, which is literally a quick jump away. Well, I could always use the Orca's Bay as well as the mobile depot to fit the ship. Next time, I should have the complex or crystals on me. I can use those instead. But yeah, no, nothing yet. I'll send it in a bit.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot.
Let me get this bit sorted out, and then I'll get sorted. Right, exclamation mark play. We should pop over to the marbles very shortly. I'm hang on. Where are you, my little lizards? Where are you, my little lizards? You are hiding from me? There we go. 4 strips. Yeah, no, I'll hey, Face Wolf, welcome on in. No, I'll end it after the marbles finishes. After the marbles finishes and everything, I'll end the.
Warp drive active.
I'll end the thing. There we go. That's about as close as that's about as clear as I can make it in the whole setup. There we go. Use fitting service. We can fit on the fly. There we go. No, I don't like stream crashes much either. They always throw me off. I get this nice little sort of groove going on with the stream and everybody's chatting and it's all fine, it's lovely and grand and happy, and then like the stream crashes and it's just like, oh, and my groove's all gone. And just sort that all out, do this and sort that, and yeah, it's a bit meh. There you go. Right, but let's move across. The mining has been set up. We shall move across to work out marbles. Yes, sniper groove. Right, exclamation mark play if you wish to get to the marbles. There's 18 of you in here so far. The first prizes are the spin on the wheel. 10th place and every following 10th place wins 50 million in ISK, and last place wins the Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. We have the big funnel to get everybody started, then down through the track, through the splits, through the rings. If anybody falls down, they fall into a track beneath. Otherwise, they stay on the top track and get some speed ups. Otherwise, down through the slopes, another bit of a speed up over here. Oh my dear lord! I'm gonna be broke. Exclamation mark
CCP
play.
rated with 1,528 viewers.
My God, DD, that is quite impressive. That is very much impressive. Thank you very much. It was 104 last time I saw. Did you manage to get up any higher than that? Kadari Prime, welcome on in. Oh,
Step up to red alert.
Sir, are you
so many
absolutely sure?
hellos.
It does mean changing the bulb.
That's so many hellos. That's the follows. Thank you, Gideon, for the follow. Why were you not following, Mr. G? Borat Across, thank you for the follow as well. Lul Sif, thank you for the follow. Is the bot caught up? The bot has actually caught. Lord Warlock, welcome on in. Hello, hello to everybody that said hello as well. Thanks, extremely kind to you. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the marbles giveaway. We're about to have a marbles race. We also are doing some rock mining today, so if you fancy it, you're more than welcome to stick around after the marbles, and you can come join us and mine some space rocks. I just need to compress my cargo hold, otherwise I'm not going to be mining any space rocks. There we go. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Yes, I'm giving stuff away for every 10th level finisher, so that means that I could be giving away 50 million ISK to quite a few people. At the moment, 78 of you. A guy named Emily. Hello, guy named Emily. Thank you very much. I love these CCP guest streams. They're amazing. And I'm not even doing them. It is a pity. Fortunately, I turned some Plex into some ISK the other day, so I'm doing okay at the moment. But welcome on in. Thank you, Risty. Thank you for the shout out to Risty. Welcome on in. Exclamation mark play. I'm going to give it 60 seconds. You got 60 seconds to get in. Well, if CCP's in the if CCP's going to be anywhere, they're going to be here right now. So if you want to fight my case, I've already submitted my application. I've applied multiple times. I've applied again recently. My application is awaiting review. So we shall see. Exclamation mark play though, you've got 20 seconds to get in. There's 96 of you in the race. That means prizes currently, only if you finish though. First place.
Break 100. Type. Place leg head.
First place. 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th, 70th, 80th, 90th place finishers will all win prizes. And last place will win a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator as well. 99! 99! So close. Right, Mad Max is Mad is out on the left-hand side. We're in the lead at the moment. Houdini is on this near side, though. Oh no, Houdini has managed to find a gap on the track. So has Bibba, so is Banshee, Remy Main, Jake Bordeaux, Mary Shalhoun, Ada Finn, DPMI. Oh my god, Lost Ark, Cyberlink J, Gideon G, Jester, Mother Quacker, Festo, Faldini, myself, FaZe Wolf, and some others. Apologies, I couldn't keep up with the people leaving the track. But we're coming down. They're coming down on the top, they come down the bottoms, they come down the left, they come down the right. We've got 76 left in at the moment. That means there's still prizes, plenty of prizes to give out. Red Wolf is still going. First place wins a spin on the wheel for a ship or a skin. Every 10th place, so 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 50th, etc., wins 50 million ISK. And the last person to finish wins a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. So stick around. And if somebody doesn't claim their prize, we roll it up to the next person in the list. So all the prizes will be given out. claimed or not claimed. At least by the initial people. Unknown Origin is up there first. He's going to hit the bobbles ahead of Hempshire. No tech support. Steve Bedford is there. Hot Calicoca, Mark Aldrich, but Unknown Origin. First time in the stream, I believe, and you are the winners. You're going to win a spin on the wheel for a nice track. Autonomous Donk gets yeeted off the track. Apologies, Autonomous. Don't know what happened there. 74 left in the thing. Edward Zerg 001 is a 10th place finisher, wins 50 million ISK. We'll have to wait for everybody else. Bjorn Johar? The cat just finished. That was random. Lol Seif and Bjorn Johar are the only two people left, but they do need to finish before the big wall of flame comes down and gets them. I think Lol Seif should be fine. He's just going to go over the bobbles. Bjorn, on the other hand, might get eaten by the flames. It's not a good sign. Nope, unfortunately Bjorn got eaten. So, Unknown Origin, congratulations, you're the winner. You win first place and the spin on the wheel for a ship or a skin. Edward Zerg, you're in 10th place, congratulations. X-Man 2X, welcome back, you're in 20th. Disco Bordestro, first time in the marbles, 30th place finish. Vassilov, hello, welcome back in matey, 40th place. Crab McNugget at 50th place, congratulations. 60th place goes to Zalatra. I think I'll roll that up, I'll see. Meat Shield of Madit in 70th place, and Lulseef in 73rd. I just called your name out, you are a prize winner. I'm going to need your in-game names, please. Exclamation mark IGN, the bot does work here too. If you haven't suggested it, or if you haven't recorded already, get yourself in there. As long as you write it in there once, I'll do a little scrolly bit and get up there and get everybody's names. So don't worry about that. Unknown Origin! So we start a dungeon right now. Seriously? I'm in the middle of something. Okay. To Unknown Origin, to register IGN, type in exclamation mark IGN, then a space, then your in-game character name. It will then remember that, and next time you use it in pretty much anybody's EVE channel, exclamation mark IGN will automatically remember your bot, your character name, and recall it for you. So we'll get those prizes given out very short. There we go. Perfect. Now, next time you tap exclamation mark IGN, it will remember it, and you can. So you don't have to type it all out again. Quite helpful. What? No? Okay. There we go. How did that work? That's my third message. It might have been everybody typing in at the same time might have just completely overwhelmed them all. DJ Whitus, PK Petrovich, thank you very much for both of you follow those. That's very kind of you. Right. And Unknown Origin, thank you very much for the follow. Right, let's move on over to the giveaway wheel, see what you've won. There we go. There we can see the wheel. And let's give it a spin for you. And the wheel says there's 8 chances to winning a skin, and the rest are all ships. And they should be all alpha compatible. Unless somebody donated one. You got yourself a member. Congratulations. We've got 2 of those on there. Cool. That is a Sniper Chris stream giveaway. There we go. 1 member is all yours. I'll show you that one on stream, if you don't know what you're looking for. There we go. 1 member is all yours. If you've ever heard of a healer, this is its little cousin, the destroyer version. Like combat drone bonuses, you can only fly 2 combat drones at a time, but they get a 300% damage and hit point bonus. So they are they're very much a drone boat. So make sure if you don't know what one of those is, That's not a bad ship to fly. This one actually looks a bit like a ship. Like, you could put that in water and it would actually look like it sail. I quite like that one. Yeah, that's a great drawing boat as well. Very, very cool. Right, everybody else has been very diligently putting their names into the chat, so I'm now going to have a little scroll up. I'm also going to pull up the marbles and make sure I give everybody the right things. So start dishing out 50 million quids. Give me a minute. Or 50 million isks. 50 million quid. That'll be really nice. If I have 50 million quid to dole out, I think my stream would be rather more popular, but I don't, so apologies. Right. Let's find the marbles. Okay, 10th place was Edzerg. I saw you typing yours in. There we go. Bergolden, I see you. Sniper Lane, give money, 50 million ISK. There we go. Reason, Sniper Stream giveaway. That's all yours. Transfer successful. Right, next one. I should get a bot to do this. I don't think it's possible though. X-Man2X, I saw you do yours as well. Thank you very much for everybody that has put theirs in already. I will find you in the list. Just give me a second. Right, there's lots of X-Mans, so I'm just going to double check that you are what you say, it's the right one. So I will ask you to confirm your script and mugshot. Is it just X-Man, X-Man2X? Because I can't see that on the list. It might be... Oh, it's capital X, is it? Hang on. I'm going far out off the list. It separates the capital X's from the normal X's. There he is. Are you X-Man, you fellow goon? Is that you? Just so I know, I'm also a goon. Different. Well, my null-set characters here. That is you? Excellent. Awesome. Give money. I'm in a different corp, but I am a fellow goon. My null-set characters. In high sec, I'm a Care Bear, but I am also out in the deep dark areas of space. Right. Then marbles again. 30th place was Disco Ball Destro. Let's go and find you, Disco Ball. There he is, Uncle Tickles. I see you. Uncle Tickles. Yeah, you're the only one with that name. That makes it nice and easy. I'm going to assume that's you. Sniper Christian giveaway. 50 million is lighter. Okay. Thank you. And then next marbles one. 40th space Vasilov. Did you Vasilov? Or have you been waiting patiently for me to call you? Ah, Vasilov, did you actually IGN in chat? What did I do this time? You didn't exclamation mark IGN in chat for me. Why not? You're a regular. You should know better. Outrageous. Trying to give away free money here. People just do the rules. There we go. Vasilov is given some extra monies. Then we're down to 50th place. Crab McNugget. Let's find Crab. Crab, did you IGN? Can't see yours. Oh, there you go. You didn't yet. That's fine though. Kaz! Welcome on in, buddy. $50 million ISK for you, Eric Woolfwood. There we go. Sniper Crane stream giveaway. Congratulations. Right. That's 50th place dealt with. 60th place dealt with. Zalatra wants it rolled up. Which means, because I did see that. No fear, Hannah England. Congratulations. You can refuse to do the prize. We just roll it up to the next person in the list. You are in Fleet. I can find you from there. 50 million is richer. Buy yourself some nice stuff. Whatever. Just don't tell me. Then, finally, 70th place, Meat Shield Medics, Mad Livingston. Gotcha. Right, that's the last of the monies.
Skill training completed.
Oh, that's always a good noise. I like that. I like that noise. That means I can do something I couldn't do before. Right, finally.
I had money. Past tense.
I had money.
Smeghead?
Smeghead? Yes. Hey, Chaotic 15, welcome on in, buddy. And I believe I gave them the wrong... Hang on. I've got to fix something. That's my bad. Right, last place was... I thought I made a mistake there. Somebody else got an extra 50 quid bonus. Because I can't read. That's my bad, not yours. I'm going to make sure everybody gets what they need. Right. Last place was... Lulseef. Lulseef. I've got to find your name in the list. You've already given me IGN. Nanita. Thank you very much.
Step up to red alert.
Sir, are you absolutely sure? It does mean changing the bulb.
Right. In my home station, we have some Master Arms readable accelerators to give away. Courtesy of people buying... Courtesy of people using my buddy code and then going on to buying stuff from the store. Which is very kind of you. So, exclamation mark. So, the Master Arms readable accelerator, that is yours to use. 10 points on all of your stats. And if you have already Biology 5, that'll last you 2 days rather than 1 day. So get yourself in. That'll help a bit of a skills boost. Right. Whew. Done. I think I caught up. Have I caught up? I think I caught up. Goons can't read, probably. Yeah, my reading skills have gone down since I joined Goons. It's a terrible affliction. But right, I think we are back to some sort of normality now. Hello, Fyro. Welcome on in. Right, thank you very much for everybody said hi. Thank you very much for all the follows. Let's get on with what we were up to. I need to scan again. Back to the Omber again. I have a nullsec tune that is in Goons, yes. So I stream nullsec 2 days a week, and the rest of the time I stream highsec. So you get a bit of flavour from all aspects of EVE. Specialise in PvE, so less PvP and more PvE focus, but doing things like combat sites, scanning, hacking, all those types of bits and pieces, just to show what you can do on your own. As most of the other streamers do a great job of showing what you can do in big fleets. He made it! Contract! Cool. Alright, calm down. I gotcha. Personal assets. We've got some loaner ships for this as well, so we've got people who can There we go. One loaner ship all up and running. Should be multiple fits for multiple skills. Mr. Major Stahl, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, behind. Right, we're all good though. Oh. Right, just double checking, just catching up with in-game chat, just making sure I haven't missed anything vitally important. So I'm providing the Orca with all the boosts. Anybody else wants to join !IGC, then X up in my in-game channel, and I will add you to the fleet. And then from there on in, we can you can come down and mine with us. You get to keep what you mine. I will provide the compression. You just provide whatever you damn well please. And you get to keep what you mine as well. I'm not the precious about that. If you really want to donate something, then you can donate some heavy water or something. Could use that. But if you really want to, don't have to. Just finishing my breakfast, X me up. You keep leaving my channel. It's not nice. I think you should show stream my MTU name. What's the MTU at? Compression array fake. Nice. Nice try. Keep what you kill, eat it, snort it, or, yeah, F with it. Whatever you do is right. It's 3 belts back. There we go. Thank you. Right, sending fleet now. Mr. Doug, I can't see your name in my channel. So. Would you like to reload the app? Lumia stream is unresponsive. It crashed. It does that. That means everybody might get a hello messages again. This is gonna be fun. No worries, Humpty. I got you. Oh my god, that was one. Compression.
First.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the sound that I want.
Yes, indeed.
New songs for everybody. Apologies. Just the way that the Lumia is trying to slowly cope. So you get them free for a second time. It doesn't seem
We
to like
have
the
them
big
on
waves.
radar. Changing vector. Instruments locked on.
Follower goal met 2,100. Thank you very much, everybody. That's very cool.
Gee, Rain, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
Rick Jer, thank you
Step
for the
up the red
follow.
alert.
Sir, are you absolutely sure? It does mean changing the bulb.
It does. How's the mining? Mining's going well. We're up to 11 in fleet now. We're in a
Advertisement
large.
started for 90 seconds.
We're in a large Ombus site as well. Hey, Confused Cyborg, congratulations. You are 2,101. How'd you get that mining survey window? Okay, Kaz. No worries, buddy. So, down here, when you're on a mining ship, you'll see the little mining surveyor button. Right-click it. There's an open scan results window that opens this window here, and and then you just have to scan every few minutes or so just to update what level the rocks are at. I don't think it's going to be a large site for long. Well, there's actually another large site one system over as well, which we could go and do afterwards if people want to. Or we could just stay in system. Either or is good. We don't mind either way. It's always worth right-clicking,
Adverts have
Mothercocker.
ended.
It's always worth right-clicking, because you'll be surprised what you can get when you right-click. I got to pirates. I got to pirates cutlass. Interesting. That's kind of cool. So we've got Tangier going on in the background. If you fancy using one of those, you're more than welcome to get yourself into that. 10 stream streak? No, thank you very much, Fyro. Very cool. 10 in a row. Free compression. CCP even gave us a hotkey for it these days. K for compression. That's what we say now. You can use K. K is free. It doesn't have a standard keybind. Thank you, Stoffel. Very good reminder. If you've got a Mega, go and check out the NES store, because you get 15,000 free skill points today. You can hotkey compression. That was part of Catalyst update. So you can choose. You can go into your settings. I believe it's under general. Yes, it is under general. Compress all ore in current ship. And it doesn't have a standard default, but K is not used for anything else. So you can compress everything. We do need a hotkey for Stackle. It has been mentioned. CCP Convict did reply in Mr. D's stream, so they're at least on their radar. Whether we get it or not, it's a different matter entirely. But yeah.
Asteroid is depleted.
It's there. Head to the NES. Head to the NES. If you're a Mega, head to the NES. You can probably just see it hiding behind the bear there. Head to the NES store. And if you're a Mega, you'll see in the middle slot at the top, you will see free 15,000 skill points that cost you nothing. And I also want to set it to K, but it works. It's a free key, and it was the closest thing I could think of. Compression. I've been doing combat sites, and there's so many different types of them. There are quite a few, and there's just the 10 or so well, a bit more than 10, but there's like the 10 levels, five or six different factions, plus the drone ones, plus the subset ones of certain types. And that's not including the ones you can scan down. If you go to EveWiki and search combat sites, it gives you a pretty good breakdown of everything that you can encounter. And also how to run them and what the rewards are as well, if there's anything you need to note. Cam, do you know the law behind where actions are limited to low second? No, I do not. Anybody else know that one? Mining, yeah. Does anybody know why reactions can only be done in low sec and null sec, not in high sec? Zeticus. I'm doing angel hubs in my Sleipnir. They don't take that long, only 4 waves, and they're worth about 22 million. Yes, I've been doing some angel hubs out in Null as well. I think we're going to escalate up to Havens and potentially even Sanctums this week, just to see how far we can take it. Some lore about them being dangerous. That's probably a fair shout. There you go. There's a few answers in chat for you. At least a battleship. Potentially a golem. So I stream every weekday, 9:30, 21:30 Eve time to 1 o'clock in the morning. I am based in the UK. And like I said before, I am very PvE focused. I like to do a lot of PvE stuff. That includes things like exploration, combat sites, missions, level 4 security, much similar to what Mr. D did and Dangerous D that you were watching previously. I tend to do a lot of burners if they come up in my list, but I also like to full clear missions as well, where he likes to blitz them, which is obviously his prerogative, and he's more than welcome. It's never a bad thing, but yeah, I like to full clear my missions. Can't face losing the salvage and the loot behind. Biggie, hello. The only issue with Sanctums is the red spawn, yeah. So I think, yeah. Apart from that, I think we should be all right to pop in there and ignore that for the most part.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, full clears. I'm a loot goblin. I think I also fit into that category. The dread spawns run like hell, make those engines scream. Yeah, well, I've seen some other streamers do it, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get that. Just debastion. If you're in a golem, for example, just debastion just before the last wave spawns in, and then a line. And if he appears, then scare dodge, because he does have warp scramblers on, so can prevent you from getting out of dodge if things go wrong. I also have Discord, links are below. The stream. I also have social media, links aren't below because I haven't updated them yet, but I need to get around to it. And one clip for tonight's show will make it onto social media as well. Yesterday it was Kaz's clip, I believe. It was me saying I was a booster addict. Whichever one that one was. Mainly because of my redeem queue. There's a lot of boosters on my redeem queue. I'm sure somebody else has got more, but there's quite a few cerebral accelerators on mine. Yeah, it's yours. Or yours got chosen as the one to upload. Also step near to a dread spawn in about. I'm so unhappy, yeah. You need to be... If you're not aware that it's coming, I can imagine that's very annoying. So that little noise is the critical hit going off for our mining operations. Introduced in Catalyst as well, you can now get criticals on asteroids. You just seemingly hit a rich vein that wasn't there before, and you can get a bonus amount depending on your skills and chipset, etc., etc. Another dungeon. Why spawn a dread in the first place unless you have a fleet to deal with it? Well, you don't necessarily get the choice. But it's only a very small chance that it actually... Well, not small, very small, but a small chance that it actually spawns in. So, a lot of the time it doesn't, and you can run the site untroubled. And the one time it does, you just get out of there before it starts blowing you up.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Varga, I do my sanctums and tank the dread. It just can't break its tank either. Two unstoppable objects bouncing off each other. How many Vargas of similar build would you think it would take to actually break the tank? Like that, or how many Barbarogas could you fly and take it on? 10. You have no idea, Chrissy. 10. Barbaroga. Currently rigging 200 beats per second. Hopefully it will sort soon. Okay. 10 Vargas, 4 Barbarogas. Hand you some Barbies. Yeah. Someone to stand at the back and zap everything from distance. Oops, someone's got something nice. Are strip mining lasers just better than normal ones, or is it a different purpose? Strip mining lasers are better than normal ones, yeah. So if you want to see, and you may not have come across this yet, Mother Quacker, because I still know you're relatively new at this. If you bring up the info of anything, there is a nice compare button down the bottom where you can essentially compare everything across. There's also a nice little filter in the bottom right-hand corner, which you can't see right now. There we go. There's a nice little filter in the bottom right-hand corner where you can filter out bits and pieces. The one I suggest you use is only show if different values. That should give you a hell of a lot less worry about all the bits and pieces that will appear on this on the list of values. Let's get rid of the skills, etc. We can only get rid of fitted to, etc., etc. And then we can extend it out, and then you can compare next to which ones are normal, and you get an idea of what in each comparison. So the Tech 2 items usually have something called residual, which essentially wastes material from the rock, whereas criticals make the material, residuals waste it. And that gives you an idea of where you're going to get, how much you're going to get out of the mining thing. But also bear in mind that the strip miners all can take, the modulated ones can take crystals, which will alter this value. So it may seem like the modulated ones are actually worse than some of the others, but then you can put crystals in them, which are like lenses, etc., essentially, and that will modify those numbers considerably. You need the deep core ones to mine moon stuff, but the standard modulated ones will be able to mine the rocks that we're doing right now. But you will need the right skills to use the right crystals, otherwise they'll be less effective. Oh, deep balls are just for Merc. Okay. Ah, not moons. There we go. I was wrong. Thank you guys for correcting me. Happy to be corrected. Means I learned something new. How much is in the fleet hangar? That's a lot of umber in that fleet hangar. That's nice. Yeah, 0 residue. So residue is like a negative reduction. So it doesn't reduce the actual mine, the amount of ore that goes into your cargo hold for that cycle, but it deletes it from the total that's in the asteroid. And usually there's about a 34% chance of that happening in any one particular cycle. I am running boost at the moment, which you can probably see at the bottom of the screen, which is reduces that chance of residue happening by 46.5%. So rather than it being a third, it's probably going to be just over a sixth of a chance, percentage-wise, which is nice. Whereas the critical hits are like almost like a free extra ore that wasn't there before that everybody can get. Also, that's why the price of the ore ones, the ore strip miners, are crazily expensive compared to the standard Tech 2 ones, because of that complete lack of residue. And the fact that it can be used on pretty much anything. Without any lenses. Yeah. So that you suddenly hit a particularly nice vein of the ore that wasn't registered when you scanned it. That's where you could think about it. And also, my boosts are giving 155% boost to critical success chance as well, so it's more likely in fleet. Yeah, right, so we're going to be heading out to next door's large omp deposit. Make sure I'm on the right fleet. Sorry, just typing into chat. Exclamation mark IGC to know what my in-game channel is. Right, I'm going to disable boosts and compressions, so everybody that's using it currently, make sure that you've done all the bits and pieces that you need. There we go. Oh, tangent boss fight coming up. Hang on, let me get myself kitted out. I want to see if I've got any nice new.
The asteroid is depleted.
I got a rare chest plate. Right, I'm ready and kitted. Right, there we go.
Warp drive active.
Ooh. Somebody got an upgrade. Boss fight! Exclamation mark join! Get yourselves in! So we're going to start big boss fight now. We've got to see if we can actually kill him this time around. He's taken some damage already. It's a good start. That was an escalation, yeah. I gotta go to... I'm in the wrong system.
Warp drive active.
Right, the orc is taking some damage. There's quite a few people wading in. Lord Warlock's alright. 7-0's not taking any damage yet. Kangaroo's doing okay. Stoffel's doing fine. I'm injured, but I'm alive. James is alright. Boosts are coming. Orc, the boss orc is down to yellow now. It's a good start. A lot of people still seem to be alive. Get-ons! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Steve Bedford and a confused cyborg. I don't know if I said thank you for you, but thank you very much for the follows, both of you. 24. Okay, I can get a couple of these rocks. Losser. Six jumps away from home system. It's not the worst. Could definitely do it. Right. Big guys here.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Boosts are active. Compression is active. Right, the boss is nearly dead. The orc, the mountain orc, Balrog, the mountain orc is nearly dead. We may actually do this. Shacked bears victory. Stoffel receives rare Trojan armor. Stoffel also receives a rare magic wand. It's very useful to read that. Stoffel also receives an epic pirate's garb. Zalatra receives a rare powdered wig. Exciting. I got a rare Stormtrooper blaster.
Have ended.
Yes, I got a gun. I get a red coat as well. Nice. There should be loot, a lot of loot for everybody, because we beat the boss. Well, congratulations everyone that beat. Yeah, so we'll go to the escalation that we got at the end of that one, because there'll be some tasty, tasty rocks in there that'll be well worth munching. Everybody's like, I want my new gear. Tally ho, red coat. And chance to survive the fight, 13% chance to fight, start a fight. That's actually worse. It's actually very accurate. 11% chance to kill an enemy. Like Pirate's Cutlass is 11 chance to kill an enemy. But it's not. I'm going to sacrifice my Stormtrooper gun. There we go. I'll turn a few bits and pieces into something else. Oh, I like liquid rocks. Right, so we got an escalation after this. We're going to go and do the escalation. I got skills to use crystals. I'm just going to have to live with not using crystals. Right, excuse the sniffles. Downside of having a 5-year-old that is basically a disease vector. We also have a bunch of Tangier stuff if you fancy playing it. Not just the dungeon, there are other things too. Mr. Rambo! Welcome on, Mr. Rambo. The leader of ADFU Undocked, of which I am part of the stream team. Also, EU recruiter of sausage and actual pilots for ADFU Undocked as well. Welcome on in. How are you, big sausage? Been out all evening. You dirty stop out. Outrageous. I believe you were going to see a movie, were you not? Oh no, it was your girl's play. I remember now. How did it go? Or your song, the song recital? Okay, I won't tell him that, James. Just don't type it into a chat where you can read it, and you should be fine. Singing thing. Alright, just a lot of driving. He's a mod in this channel. Did you wear the bee costume? He did. It was very cool. Let's be honest. Should we try banning him Sniper from his own channel? I don't think that's possible. I'm the boss. Let's be divided by 0. Stack overflow. I didn't say it was a yes. I just said I don't think that's possible. Well, you could try, but I don't think it'll work. Right. We are munching our way through this field of rocks. We've still got quite a bit to go. That seems like something we should test, but not right in the middle of the stream. No, thanks for science. There is a emote for that, James, which you're more than welcome to use. That one. I wasn't compressing. Now I am. That one predates Eve. That for science has been around for quite some time. I can't remember when I uploaded that. But that emote has been around almost as long as the stream's been around. Put it that way. Right. Oh.
Zalatra asked me, should one of the moderators try banning the streamer from their own stream during the middle of a large stream? Attempting to inject chaos into the orderly world of Twitch streams, are we? How delightfully absurd. Banning the streamer from their own channel would be like detonating a party popper in an empty room. Pointless and mildly entertaining for about 3 seconds. But don't let that stop you from trying. Sometimes the science of absurdity is worth exploring.
Well, you got told. She said for science. Does it even give you the option? I don't think it gives you the option, surely. It just ignores. If I banned a moderator, then it takes the mod off them. I know that.
For science. Smeghead.
For science. Smeghead. He doesn't like punctuation. I should have named him Ron Burgundy rather than Brian. He reads punctuation. So we do this mining operation every Tuesday. Normally I normally work from home 3 days a week, but I'm on the office 2 days a week for my job. It just means after a tube journey in the morning, and then a tube journey back in the evening, and then sorting everything else out, it's nice just to sit down and shoot at some rocks rather than worrying about shooting at
My name is
else.
Ron Burgundy and I hate punctuation, Smeghead.
You didn't put punctuation at the end, so it didn't work. Super Skulls. Breakfast cereal is just human dog food. Pretty much. Don't argue with that, actually. This guy's mining away. He's got plenty of bits and pieces going on in here. Even you don't even have a page for these mining escalations. That's probably because they're so new, which is a bit of a shame, but it does mean that it does probably go to show that there's not a lot of people keeping it up to date currently. But there's an opening there, no fear. If you also like amending wiki articles, you could maybe do that yourself. Right, while this omber's being mined out, I'm just going to grab a quick top up of drink. But I shall be right back, everybody. Don't go away. There we go. Back. That was quick. Just enough time to compress my ore. 6 million in the cargo hold is a while for a newbie like me. Glad I came instead of sticking trips to 4K back home. Yeah, Mother Gawker. You make sure you're compressing as well. Make sure you compress what's in the cargo hold too, because you'll fit so much more in there. I've got plenty of heavy water to go. I got another 90,000 heavy water in the hold, and we haven't even run out of the stuff that's actually in the fuel bay yet. So no rush. You wait until we get to the escalation and see some of the stuff that's in there. Some of that stuff that's in the escalation is only available in nullsec. It's not even available in high, normally. Some nice rocks. If my Sunday moon pop hadn't been a jackpot, I'd have joined you. Well, we were looking for somebody who was going to able to loan us a moon at some point for a slight variation on the daily mining stream, but it does, obviously, people don't want to necessarily give away their moons. It's good money. Could be good money to be made moon mining. A lot of people don't want to give one away. Yeah, there you go. Finding one that pops on a Tuesday as well that we can avail of ourselves of. No, avail ourselves of. Yeah, I'd want it within, well, I think the nearest 0.5 system is probably around about 7 to 9 jumps away, I think, roughly. Yeah, so we're pretty much always in the same system, or at least nearby the same system every Tuesday. All depends on whether certain thing. Yeah, it all depends on whether there's a availability, or maybe there's an incursion in the system that week that it's going to make rock mining more difficult. But yeah, we're pretty much being the same system, or at least very much nearby. So if people want to, it's a regular thing, so people can always leave a jump clone down here and a ship, and they can always come back down here whenever they need to. A bit late to the party tonight. How much longer are you going to be doing the mining tonight? At least an hour and a half. Clay, at least an hour and a half. Mr. Partnership, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Even though high-tech incursions on the NPCs don't go to the gate belts on Athanos. Can't remember, to be honest. I'm not the best for incursions. We've had one in this area of space since I've been playing over 2 years. So I haven't really had to deal with them. So incursions is not my forte, I must admit. By the way, the strongholds are a pain. Well, you can't even get strong. You can't. Yeah. I mean, but the standard ones don't exist any longer, do they? Unless they're in an incursion. Get diamond rats on belts and moons. There you go. Should we skedaddle after that escalation so we can eat it all, or is it smaller than these large sites? It's huge. Even if we went now, we wouldn't eat it all, no fear. Even if we got it at the start of the stream, and fleet was 3 times the size of what we have, we still wouldn't eat it all. So we're going to barely make a dent in it anyway, so I wouldn't worry. If we really, really wanted to go ham on an escalation, we'd probably need 3 orcas, spaced about 100 kilometers apart from each other, with maximum boosts, and a good 20 ships on each orca mining the moon, mining the rocks around it, and then you might get through it all. Next thing is on my agenda is set up in-stock to stuff. Cool. How do I know when the docking ring? Is there a notification somewhere? There is actually a little circle of lights around the station. So when you're inside, then you're inside the docking ring. You'll notice it when you're out there. But it is worth... You can clip through the station. That's not a problem. So it's literally worth bumping as close to the station as possible for your insta-dock, and setting it as close to the center of the station as absolutely possible. Yeah, distance all these. You'll check the overview and it'll decrease to 0. That's a good point.
I think I might just put a knife in it. I think that's a really good idea. See if it works. Oh, yes, it goes in beautifully.
Stabbing the bear! Outrageous. Bad enough you stabbed me in the face. Just stab the bear instead. Don't poke the bear. It's only a bear on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Thursday, Friday, it's a bee. Gets replaced. The shirt doesn't. I'm going to wear the bear merchandise, but the symbol does. It is an armored bee, yeah. Well, tactical armor. It's not like it's walking around in a suit of like a knight suit of armor, full plate or anything. Just as a reminder for my regular viewers, but anybody that wishes to come back, at the moment there's no stream planned for Thursday. I will keep you appraised for that because there may be. One person has already had to drop out because of parents' evening. They're the teacher, not the parent. But that might mean that we've got... that it might not happen. So I'm keeping my ear to the ground. But I have D&D once every 4 weeks, basically.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
You just testing them all out to see what they will do. I should try this one, and I should try this one, and I tried this one.
Adverts started for
People
90
are answering,
seconds.
so I'm not going to answer. Well, so there are. You've got to stop moving your head around. It will line out to smack you. Well, every time I hear it, I have to look to the screen, the screen that has the screen preview on, just so I can see. I just stay very still and stare forward every time something comes on. Yeah, there you go. Zalatra's answered the question before I got to that. So Hulks have much faster cycle times than Machinors, but Machinors have much more space. So Machinors are good if you're out on your own and you're just wanting to gather rocks. But if you have compression, then using a Hulk is going to be better because the cycles will be faster, therefore you'll get more rock, basically. Like the Pioneer in system is doing currently. He's having to run away every 5 minutes to drop off his load to a nearest station and come back.
Adverts have ended.
Thank you very much, Malvida. Thank you for the follow. I prefer the Machinor because I have to compress less, yeah, but I can't pull it in best. It's got the biggest hold, yeah. Pioneers these nuts. Very good, Mr. Rainbow. Very good. Yes, basic Mother Quokka. So Retriever for solo compression, or then upgrade to Machinor. Coveter or Hulk for fleet stuff. Oh, he disappeared very quickly. You missed the fun we had in Losec today. I was at work, unfortunately. I was in the office. I was watching all the pings go out, and I was like, God damn it. That looked like really good fun. Well, it has to happen, unfortunately. Can't be around for everything. You're also in the office. Sad to be. Yes. Can you next time schedule it for like a Thursday or a Friday where I actually stand a chance of maybe making it? That'd be really good. I know it doesn't work like that.
The asteroid is depleted.
That means you're finished. You can go drones in. I got on 18 dread and 3 fax kills and got a final shot on a fax. Nice. 500 billion to 71 billion in the battle report. Missed the kill on the keep though, as I was already running out of time and nearly late. It's like when we were when the pandemic horde invasion was happening. I don't think I could have made it to like 6 o'clock in the morning, especially with work the next day. I was like, no, can't do it. I really wish I could, but I need to get my basilisk out of here. Can't keep Rambo alive any longer in his flycatcher. Sorry, honey. Daddy had to visual play Keep Targo Bert. Fat crumbled. Even Aim snuffed to help when Snuff Frat was crumbling so hard they just left the system. Ouch. Yeah, you did. You paid us to help, not to die. Bye. Lovely. It was fun to watch when Snuff walked off. Lovely. I did see there was like a third group in the battle report. I was like, what are they all doing? I got the special one. It was posted in the Discord, as so there should be a link. There we go. Rambo's posted it already. That's a hell of a... They moved it now. It was Team A, Team C last time I looked at it. The guy's snuffed. They can make their own team, but... Damage to structures, 37,100. Inflicted damage, 31. Ships lost 434. 414. But the money that they lost compared to the money that they lost, crazy. Lost a lot of ships, but the ships that Goons lost was like Maelstroms. Maelstrom. They just lost Maelstroms. The ones that Frat lost: Zenitras, Moros, Revelations, Revelation Navies, Nags, Mormoros, and Apostles, Minokawas. So many different things that they lost. So yeah, not good. It was an old link I took. Okay, there's a better one. Yeah, it goes the keep star. For the loss. 626 ships to 561. I like this. The initiative. Initiative turned up, shot at the structure, and then buggered off. This is the one I saw. It turned up, shot at the structure, and then disappeared. That's funny. That's very funny. We'll have a bit of this. Thanks very much. Cool. Yeah. Nice one. If you need to make a stop off and drop off any omber or the stuff that we picked up to free up any cargo hold or anything, there should be, you could drop it off in the home system at the top of the message of the day. In Sniper's channel. There you go. You can always replay the message of the day for yourself. In any channel. You could just right click on the dots and you can say reload channel message of the day down in the message. But yeah, I was ashamed I missed it, but variegated asteroid mining crystals. Purple. Nice. I need to get me some of them. Splashed out in the 2024 starter pack with Lucky Dragon. £6. Thank you very much. You hitting that mining escalation? We are, yes. We got just over an hour's left of the stream. Probably stay on a little bit longer so whilst people are still hanging around. We've got 3 rocks here to go. It's not going to take very long to clear them. And then we'll get across to the other side. You shoot James. Nice. I'm so used to now that I twitch every time a nuke warps in. Cool. How's the rocks going? Have him targeted. Don't worry, I got him. Probably get some sick greedy shots of Concord and mining escalation. He would, yeah. Right. The industrial core's got 2 minutes left on it. The compressor will have roughly the same amount of time on it. The boosts will also have the same amount of time on it, but I've stopped them all. So compress now, forever hold your peace. Or pieces. Yes, that is very true. But you too can be a rude boy and just hold your peace. You're probably not going to fill it up much more. You'll probably get another 20. You'll probably get to about 20% by the end of the stream. I guess. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay in there. Unfortunately, somebody actually needs to go to sleep. But it's not my escalation, so people are happy to stay in if they wish. And if somebody else in an orca turns up with compression, you could be going for ages. Hours and hours and hours and hours. Yeah, go all warlocks bringing an orca. So, well, I think with the way that the belts usually work out, a couple of orcas, 3 actually, I think would cover the entire line of it. Okay, I have no compression left. That's fine. Right, we're going to head.
Warp drive active.
Got one retriever doing some to get that last omber. I started the orca on its journey because it's going to take longer to get there. It's a big old beastie, so you need to do a little bit of strip miner ones don't need crystals, no. Technically, strip miner 2s don't need crystals. They're just not very efficient without them.
Warp drive active.
That is true. There we go. There goes the rock.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, you can actually mine everything without special crystals. It's just not very nearly as efficient. Oh, this thing is a bus. I keep forgetting how slow it is. How one's joined fleet. So, exclamation mark IGC to join my in-game channel. And then you say hi and X up in channel, and we can add you from there.
Warp drive active.
It's pinned to the top of the channel, just to make it easier. I just double checked that it was still pinned to the top of the channel, top of the chat. It is. No point saying that and then realizing it's not pinned there anymore. Because everybody's got different character names to their channel names. Even my main is slightly different, and yeah, it's just easier to.
Warp drive active.
just easier to do it that way. And it give you your own squad as well. You're already in a fleet. I can't join a fleet with. I can't join you into a fleet in a fleet. I'll try again. There we go. Perfect. Cool. It's all sorted. Oh, well done, Kaz. Okay, everybody walk to the escalation site. It looks like it's already live. They only ever last 24 hours anyway after, so. What's 24? Nice. Slowly making our way there. We're on the way. Do 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 do.
Warp drive active.
That one. I'm just double checking my chat channels. We're using the the prop mod jump trick. Make sure that we get good speed. Otherwise the Orca would take forever. To jump. It would take 30 seconds basically to align and jump, unless you use that trick. With a micro abort drive, it takes 10 seconds. I'm not sure if an afterburner would get it even. I'm not sure if an afterburner would get it fast enough in the time that you had. Does that would make a warp drive or dump on? Like on fully.
Warp drive active.
Afterburner doesn't work. I didn't think it did. Like I said, I was wondering whether it would even get you up to speed. You might have to like pop it for a couple of cycles, at which point you might as well use a micro warp drive. Nope. That's without the micro warp drive on. 29. It's 39 point. It's 40 seconds with the micro warp drive on. Right. It is a bus, yes. Well, you can get the afterburner down to like 7 and a bit seconds. Remember rightly? So that does help. Rocking the Equinox. Oh yes, Kaldari. We got a special skin on. We got a special Stoffel skin.
I need my
on this one.
Kylix fix now. Smeg head.
We got a rainbow. We got a rainbow skin on this one. It's a Stoffel special. I want a Stoffel skin. Yeah, they're special. They are available. If you go into Skinner, you should be able to find them.
Drive active.
Under rainbow. I wish I could make rainbows. This is the person who just puts oohs on everything.
Drive active.
Pod. Nice. Just pick something you can't Skinner. I assume you can't Skinner a pod. I never even thought to try. We need more pod skins, that is true. Right, I'm warping to...
Drive active. Drive active.
There we go. For 26 billion ISK, you can have a golden pod. That's crazy.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Was 30 bucks. I would have, if I would have been around at the time, I'd have paid. I'd have probably paid 30 quid for it. There you go. All the lack of FPS for this bit. There we go. That's what it looks like. It's actually sandwiched between two large lumps of rock. But to get... That's 100 kilometers there between that bit and that bit. And it extends further that way and extends further that way. So it is it's a huge site. Properly huge. There's Scordite 4, Pyroxis 4, Omber 4, Mordunium 4, Hylixium 4, Kernite 4, and Veldspar 4 as well. So there's just tons of different types in here. I'm moving the Orca a little bit further down. A bit closer to the rocks. $17, $16, $15, $14, $13. I go stop. What is this now? I got to stop flipping around. What's an Orca's buff range? It does depend on a lot on skills and some implants. Mine is currently 118 kilometers. Some of these are absolutely huge. Like, they are crazily far away from everything else. A 128-kilometer max on mining buff, no delay connects on shield or any non-mining buff. Oh, thank you, buddy. That's very kind. I will do so. Cheers, Cardari. The rest of them will go on the wheel. I'll happily give those away as part of stream. I'll do another scan in a second where we've come to a stop. My range, mining range, is 55 kilometers. It's not bad. This allows me to pick up a few rocks. Not quite all of them, but some. There. Yes, the stuff that you can't normally get by the Quokka. So the Calyxium, the Mordunium, but anything that's also grade 4, like the 4 grade stuff, that's not normally available in system either. So, yes. That's also good to grab hold of. So yeah. So I've established essentially position bang in the middle. There's tons of rocks that side, and there's tons of rocks the other side as well. Although it looks like there's more that way. So yeah, make the most of it. There's plenty of rocks available. And there'll be more than we can mine out of this. That's for sure. Yeah, like, I'm probably still a bit too high up. There's a lot of the rocks are deep inside the field. You gotta grab some Kernite for the air career progress. 3 skill points, and I'm not likely to go to low sec anytime soon. Yeah. You will get large, there will be some you will also find Kernite in high sec now. It's just been added recently as part of. So we know we were doing those Omba sites. You can get large Kernite Omba sites as well that spawn in. So keep an eye out for them. When you set destination, does he create the safest route or the shortest route, or a mix of both? In which, if you're doing that to our system, so what you need to do is, can't see it because the bear's in the way. Give me a second, I'll get rid of the bear. There we go. Up here, next to the route, there's a capital A. You right click on it. Just want to make sure everyone... Or is it left click? Left click. You'll bring up this little menu. There's a bunch of tick boxes and radio buttons that you can then choose to include. You've probably got it turned to prefer safer, so it will stay in 0.5 to 1 to 1.0. It'll basically stay in high sec wherever possible. Shorter will take you the quickest route, and obviously if you're a pirate you want less secure as well, so that's an option. You can also avoid stuff, which allows you to set systems to avoid if you know that little ganking hotspots. So yeah, that gives you a little idea of stuff that you can avoid. You can also avoid like pod killing systems, and if you've got bad standings with Trigs or Edencom, you can avoid those systems too. So you can customize your route a little bit better by choosing some of those options. You can also manage your route. That gives you an idea of the waypoints where everything is, but also the list of systems that are on your avoid. So you can choose which ones you want to avoid or not avoid, as the case may be, depending on how you want to maneuver yourself in space. Also, a lot of it depends on what ship you're flying as well. You might have a particularly relatively resilient ship that you could fly quite nicely around in certain areas of space. No worries. Always double. There's lots of hidden little menus. Some of it is just toggles, but a lot of it actually does things when you click on it. Like the little solar system picks up certain bits and pieces too. So it's always worth having a little either left click or right click on lots of different things, because there's lots of tiny little submenus that may well be hidden that you wouldn't normally see. Every day is learning day, yes. And this is only stuff that other people have taught me as well. So I'm the conduit to pass it on, or I'm a conduit to pass it on. Other people do know this. It's not. I'm not making it up as I go along. I'm just the facilitator. Yes. 54 to 17 jumps. That is probably going to take you through a null-sec system or a low-sec system, and that system is probably a Bazin. If that is the case, be very careful when you travel through that system. It is known for ganking. Just to pre-warn you. If you're flying through there in something like a shuttle, you should be fine. If you're flying there something particularly junky, I think about taking the long route, quite frankly. The amount of time I start drooling on my desk waiting to get somewhere. Sometimes they do, sometimes they pop everything. At least in a shuttle you might actually stand a chance of ignoring like half the stuff. That 1.4 system might be the one that kills you. Just saying. Like I say, if you're traveling through in a shuttle or something with cloaking device, interdiction nullifier, very fast line time, small signal radius, you're probably alright. But just be careful. Random number generator to Drago. Thank you for the follow. I'm brave, I roll the dice. Local spike, yeah, it's all good. It's all purple. That's always good. That's always a nice sight. I like purple's local. Purple local is good. Another dungeon. Better be quick. £6? No, £6. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm nearly level 12. Nice. So James is right out on one of the sides. It's up to you. Which we got plenty of boosts, so it's whatever people fancy to mine. You got a thing slot. Ding 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 ding. There's a lot of rocks. Did need to move a little bit closer. Bounced off as I landed on grid. Nice. Get propelled halfway across the system. So I'm also, as somebody taught me as well, I'm also using the fleet hanger ability to move my stuff around, which is helpful. So keeping the Orca's fleet hanger open, I can put my own rocks in there. But we're mining some rock. But this is the only time that we mine during the week. The rest of the time is PvE, mission running, both high-sec and null-sec, just to demonstrate what we can and cannot do. Yes. So let's see how to grab the max now that we might have an orca. I think there's another orca on the way in. Well, yes, here it comes. Literally as I spoke. Here comes the other orca. Perfect timing. Jethro Leroy, welcome on in. Yeah, I reckon that if you had a large fleet with 3 orcas in it, you could position another orca at around 200 out here. Can't really see it. There you go. Not really. You could position another orca out there, and then maybe another orca out there at the end of that one, and then there'll be a whole group of people that could grab that one, and then there'll be a whole group of people that could grab that one, and the orca in the middle as well, and then everybody would be spread out across the across this, and you could probably get all the rocks at that point. And I've been not compressing. So yeah, my range is 55 with these all strip miners, which is still pretty good, but it's not quite enough to capture some of the rocks. It's quite good to capture most of them, but just not all of them. But there's millions of ISKs worth of rocks in here. There we go. Okay, James, no problems. Like I said, this is every Tuesday. Basically in the same system as we started in. So, more than welcome to join us anytime. It's absolutely fine. Got no issues with that. We may not get an escalation every single time, but you know, we can still try. Hey, Dark Slider, welcome on in. We're doing all right. Cool, no worries, James. Yeah, that should be more than fine. Yeah, so just mining away. It's okay, this one will probably still here next week. It won't. They literally vanishes after 24 hours, I believe. We were in it we were in one before, and it ran out of time, and it just literally goes pop, gone. All the rocks just vanish, which is a bit of a shame, but just the way that it is. Sitting pretty between 2 Mod 4s, quite happy. It's crazy how far some of these guys are mining. I'm stuck to 17 coals with your lock range. That's fair enough. You'll get the skills, Mother Quacker. Don't worry about it. If you enjoy the mining, then I would recommend upgrading your ship from a Venture to a Pioneer. Now, you can get a free Pioneer if you go and do the All Epic Arc, which you can find under your Agency tab. Go into Agencies, and you can go into Agents and Missions, and you go into Epic Arc, and you find the Fractious Legacy R. It might take you a little while to get there, but there's only 3 missions, and they give you a free ship to fly it in, and it's the destroyer version of what you're flying. So what you're flying is the Venture, which is this one here, but they give you a free Pioneer to fly, which is a upgrade on what you've currently got. So that could be quite fun. And yeah, it'll be a nice extra ship to fly. And the skill book, as James points out. They give you Cam. They give you the Pioneer at the beginning, and the skill book at the beginning. This is it, Darkslider. Yeah, we're doing a mining anomaly. It popped up for No Fear, and we were like, yep, if you don't mind, we're all coming down. Done it again. Wasn't paying attention. So, like, Mordunium, for example, turns into Pyrite. Scordite gets reprocessed into Pyrite and Titanium. Well, some of this nice Calyxium gets turned into Mex, Titanium, and Pyrite. Mostly Mex. The Omber and the Kernite gets turned into Isogen and Mex. But the Omber gets turned into Pyrite and Isogen. So yeah, there's a whole different bunch of rocks in here. They'll all turn into lots of different things. Highly recommend the micro warp drive for the first mission. There's a lot of travelling between rocks. Good idea. Oh, you have to do one mission adventure and then you get it. Okay, fine. Spongy John! Good evening. Welcome in. It's the Wormhole Police. Don't worry, we're not in wormholes. We're absolutely fine in Highsec. Do not worry. I got some stuffs. Thank you very much. Wow. Lots of orca skins. I don't remember which ones they were. Skins in there. Thank you very much. CPPC Incident Broccoli. Thank you very much. Select all inject. Can you do it from the contract, can you? I didn't know you could do it from the contract. Doesn't let me do it from there.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
I've still got a bunch of giveaway skins in Jita as well, so I'll have to go back in. It's fine. It's okay. I still got the contract list. I can work out what was given. Yeah, exactly. Stoffel donates a bunch of skins to the channel and I accidentally redeemed them all on my character. Oh, it was a mistake, I promise. We're all going to be here for the rest of the stream because there's plenty of high-grade stuff. No worries, James. Catch you later. Hopefully catch you on one of your streams. James PKI, everybody, make sure you give him a follow. He has his own streams and stuff. He's doing Eve, but he's also doing other things. He does some nice little indie games as well. I need to catch one of those streams at some point. Just doing line after line of high-grade ore. Yes, whatever. We won't take that any further. Yeah, just got rid of a bunch of
Adverts
materials
have
I don't need.
ended.
Mining laser lights, of course, of course. Black 666. Oh, come on in. What are we doing? Have we scared everybody off yet? Yeah, scared most people off. But a lot of people don't want to see lasers. Mining lasers in space. But we're up to 2,108 followers. How long ago did we give away... What's the contract for that? 2,000 follower stream giveaway. Look, I gave away on the 30th of the 12th. So in 2 weeks, I've gained 100 followers. That's crazy. Thank you very much, everybody. That's nuts. 2 weeks, 100 followers. Is that my shot or your shot? No, it's not mine. Silly. I got an industry that I could probably do. I've got jobs that I haven't finished. Probably. Enormous freight container. I'm still upgrading my Pioneer blueprint. I'm doing a little copy. Getting it upgraded, getting some nice, making some copies for trying to upgrade them to a decent Outrider blueprints, so I can make some Outriders and sell them on the market. So slowly put them all together, but I need to get the minerals to make the Outriders. So that's what I'm missing currently. Because it does require a bit of stuff that I don't currently have. So construction blocks, so they should be easy to get hold of, but these bits here, I need to get all of the little bits to make those. Well, we do have some stuff, but then I need to get crystalline carbide, nanotransistors, and hypersynaptic fibers. They don't cost all that much, to be fair. But that's a reaction as well. That requires reaction components and oxygen fuel blocks. That's another reaction, which requires chromium and cesium. So I need to get those from somewhere. So yeah, it's probably best off this point buying those bits and pieces from the markets. We're going to be over for about half an hour, Dark Slaver. So we do rock mining for Tuesday. So we're going to be out here for a couple. About half. I will be out here for about half an hour. As for the rest of them, they are free to do with as they like. If Lord Warlock wants to stay out here with his Orca and the other people want to stay out there with them, I've got no... Well, it's not even my escalation, so it's up to... That's up to no fear to work out whether he wants to stay out or not. Yeah, that's true. See if people are actually willing to sell them. Yeah, that's right, Mother Crocker. Maybe we'll catch it next week. No problems. Yeah, every Tuesday, 21:30 hours Eve time, we will form up in my in-game chat, in the station in my in-game channel. Then people can we normally, unless there's stuff actually out there to mine, just go round through belts and mine out all the rocks in the belts. Yeah, no problem, Starksider. I have to work. Yeah, I normally work in the office every Tuesday anyway, which is why I want something quite chill and relaxing, just to sit here and enjoy. It just makes it life a little bit, makes things a little bit nice. Tomorrow we will probably be in Null, I want to say. I was up till 4 AM yesterday, but I don't think I'll be on as late this time. That's fair enough. Contempo host, thank you very much, Mr. Contempo.
Enterprises hosted with 15 viewers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Contempo. Very good to have you over here on Kick. Welcome on in, Kick viewers. We found a mining escalation, so it's Mining Tuesday, and we're out here doing some mining, which is nice. How did your stream go? Don't want to be up past 3, so I ended up staying up until I could change over to the next 3D print. Ah, I see. Brandeezy. I'm glad to hear it, Brandeezy. Welcome on in. Like I said, there's a lot of rock here. Could easily get you could easily spend a long time mining all of this rock out. You can see the number of rocks that are actually in this escalation. Did tell ya, Abazan is known for it. It is probably the system that appears on most people's avoid list, if I'm entirely honest. Oh wow, already? They didn't put the bubble down in the right spot's the only thing that saved you. What ship were you flying? Pioneer. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll literally just, if they want to buy something on one side, like in Jita, and then go to Amar, usually what people will do is just buy it the other side of Abazan. So they'll go, right, okay, what we'll do is I will take the shuttle from Jita to Amar, and then I'll buy what I need in Amar and use it that side, rather than try and move it. Either that, you take it the long way around. And even then, your Dharma can be a bitch to get through if you're not careful. Even though the guys will get concorded, they'll still try and gate camp you. Ever since the Trigvalian invasion, that's how it's been. Trigvalian invasion cut off that safe route between the two, so it doesn't exist anymore. Yes. You probably got, Mother Crocker, you probably got your route set to prefer safest, which is its default setting. Which would make sense. It's there to stop people from doing that very thing. Another dungeon. DJ, welcome on in. Good to see you. The gate for that 4-point system on the Jita side looks like it's about to go down. The circle's in the red. They can't destroy the gates themselves. There might be a jump gate in that system that they can take down, but you can't actually destroy the stargates. They're fixed points, indestructible. I'm not sure if there is jump gate in that system, but yeah. Right, I need to take a quick bio break. I shall be right back. Look after the ship until then. Don't let it die. Give me a few minutes and I'll be there. Fuck! The interdictors work in low sec. I can't remember now. No, they don't. Okay. That's kind of cool. Time for some modded Minecraft, guys. Wow. That's been a while since I played that. Played some standard with my little man. He's on his Switch and we're using Minecraft Realms to share. That's quite fun. Null and JSEC. No corrupted systems. When you do your level 4s over there, are you using armor or shield stuff? Me personally, I'm using armor. Although I do have a shield clone and shield chips. What you use if you did the level 4 fleets? Whatever people are basically happy to bring. Co Jesus, welcome on in. We've got a variety of booster ships, mostly booster armor. If I was to bring booster ships, but we have a few options available to us. No worries, motherfucker. Absolutely fine. Another one! Another dungeon. This is a jewel. Ah, cool. But it's not me. Who's got the flaming sword? That's kind of cool. So Latra's got a flaming sword. Ooh. That's very cool. You keep missing though. The flaming sword apparently isn't particularly good accuracy. Okay, that's 14 damage. Is that 0 or 8? Can't tell. That's 12 damage. Missed. Uh-oh. Kaz! Did you miss? Oh, it's getting close now. Missed again. 13 damage. The Latcher is victorious. That was close. That almost ended in disaster then. You got an uncommon periwinkle helmet.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Bon, that's the perfect sound alert for that. Where's mine? Where's me? There. I'm heading back to my ship. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the mining implants that you can get are don't actually increase your mining amount. They only increase the range. Do I remember that correctly, or do I remember that incorrectly? They do increase yield. Ah. Well, I missed that. High wall. Ah. Obviously missed that one. %. Okay. Harvest set increases range. Gotcha. Cool. That's what I'm thinking about. I was thinking about the harvest set, not the high wall. Good to know. Again, I like learning new things. Whether I remember it all, I don't know. But I like learning them. There you go. Inherent implants, mining. There's mining and mining upgrades. What's the difference? CPU penalty reduction. Whilst that one does actually mining amount bonus. So that's the main important one, MX 1005. That's the important one for your mining. You have 3% one. Cool. Those 5 are from... They were 100 and something... They were 100 and... Or the Jita price apparently is 100 and something odd million. 184 million. Which isn't actually that much for an implant. Must admit. I'll move you guys to this one. Long distance rockle again. Nope. Glad it came now, just hit 30 mil. Nice. Mate hanger is sitting on 135 mil. Which isn't bad. Like it because the Hulk's going to stay within with the Orca because Hulks need a friend to mine. Yeah. I like using the fleet hangar and moving all my stuff into the fleet hangar. As I go along, which is really useful. Even though that high wall says it's 184 mil, I don't actually think, yeah, some of the prices do vary quite a bit. Right, I think it's that time. Let me get things set up. We're gonna boot things up again because I shut things down because I don't want it to crash again. Then we'll pick a track. Like that. Let's not do that quite away. Where do you go? Thank you. Jesus. Okay. That's still quite a good price. You make the price of that back after a couple of escalations and a few nice sites, I reckon.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Good timing. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel it now. Right, you know what time it is? It's coming towards the end of the stream, so it's exclamation mark playtime. Get your names in. Exclamation mark play in chat to join the marbles. If that is up, type it, you'll be in the race. You do need your head on a little bit of a swivel, Mother Quokka. just in case. Especially even if you just keep an eye on local. If you suddenly see a lot of unknown ships appear in your system, that's usually a get out.
Adverts have ended.
Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. We got the marbles up and running for the end of stream. Also, if you happen to be in a fleet and has people are inviting you in, bring up your map. And down here somewhere, you will have My Fleet Members, which you can then click on, and it tells you where your fleet members are. You get a little heat map. And it tells me that all my fleet members are currently in the same system. Which is nice. But that's also a good place of a good way to find where people are sitting. If you're still looking for them. I'm not compressing. I'm not compressing. Comrade Sol, Morgan, Sangarine, Seraph, Lennox, good morning, Benwald, J.M. Wilder. Hello. Satguy Takhoa, thank you for the follow. Naughty Von Dutch, I love that. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on in, Saviak. Hello. Exclamation mark play. Everybody get in. Marvel's giveaway will be going. We have first place prize will be a spin on the wheel. Every 10th place will be 50 million ISK. And last place will be a Master of Arms Cerebral Accelerator. Also, if you fancy joining the dungeon raid, exclamation mark join. To get yourselves into that. I'm moving one shift so yes, the Orca has the ability to open up its bays to certain people. So I've got the Orca. The ship maintenance bay can be accessed by fleet members and corporation members. There's the little symbols next to it. Whilst the fleet hangar can be accessed by corp members only. And all I'm doing is I'm within the 2,500 kilometers or 2,500 meters range, and I can then just drag stuff into the fleet hangar after I've compressed it, and it just sits in the fleet hangar. For the ships, yeah. It's just a little bit easier to keep stuff organized, I suppose. Jet can mining. I have if I want to do jet can mining, I can. The Orca does have a MTU in it. It could do the jet can. If you jettison in fleet with my MTU will snort it. That is true. When I mined my own moon, I had to do that because rains was an issue. When I mined my own moon. Hot Galagogo, welcome back. Lumia crashed halfway through the stream, so that's why it's welcoming you back in again. I know you were here this morning. Earlier. This morning? Isn't that, I haven't been streaming that long. Seriously. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. Find it down that station, no need for a high sec moon anymore. True. Yeah, the bot crashed. It just like we had to see. Mr. D raided us with via CCP, and it just went. Whoa! Can't deal with all of that. Sorry. That was the end of that. 13th Disciple, welcome on in. Good to have you. I'm gonna get rid of that now. Unpin. Right, I am going to transfer command of this fleet to the Orca, the other Orca, so they can. I want to demote myself, yes. There we go. Come on. Oh, I can't make myself boss any longer. It's helpful. There we go. I made you boss anyway. I am going to shut down the boosts and compression on my Orca. Anybody else in fleet that wants those boosts, you'll have to head towards Lord Warlock and his team over on a little bit further down in the belt. No, I don't need boss back. You can move yourself around now that you're boss. It's free move anyway. People can move around the bats and pieces. It just made sense. It just makes sense for me to put it onto the Orca because I just think that's probably the best, safest place for it. Everybody can warp to the Orca. Everybody can head in that direction, and yada yada yada. Exclamation mark play though. Get yourselves into the giveaway. We will go to do the marbles before we finish for tonight. I am going to go and dock up as soon as I'm able. I've got industrial core with timer on it at the moment. And also got some drones I need to pull back in. Exclamation mark play though in chat if you want to get into the marbles. We will be doing that shortly. Exclamation mark play. Gonna start. Right, okay, we're clear to start heading back.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Everyone have fun mining. It's gonna be very cool. Plow. Play. So it's 6 jumps away from home. No worries. Yeah, so anybody that wants to get into the marbles, we're going to head home. As soon as we head home, we will get things up and running. I'm the only one in... Okay. That's weird. Exclamation mark play. There we go, guys. Well done.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
There we go. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. Absolutely fine. Get yourself in there. We're doing the old warp, the micro warp drive trick to get ourselves aligned and out faster. Exclamation mark play. If you're not sure, if you've done it already, just type it again. That'll get you. That'll get you in. That'll get it in again. Okay, that's fine.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
There you go. You can see the rainbow much easier now. Would the lighting in those escalations isn't amazing, but that shows off the rainbow pattern very nicely. Stoffel special. If you want one, speak to the man himself. He has many, many skins. All of which are nice. Many, many, many skins. Alright. 3 jumps to go. The ship looks too happy. I like it. I like the colour. It's nice. It's a good fade. I like the fade down through. I just had to make some new skin cans because you filled up your main can with skins. It's crazy. Skins don't take out that much room either, do they? So the fact that you filled up a can with skins is impressive. Oh, you can only have 1,000 objects in the can. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. So they don't need to be particularly big cans. You can just make some nice, cheap station containers. There we go. Nearly home. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. We are going to run over a little bit, but that's fine. I'm a sucker for cosmetics in games. Well, Skins and Skinner definitely will suit you very well for this. You can also do a load of outfits as well and bits and pieces for your character too, but you don't really get to see them very much. Gone are the days where you actually got to walk around your station after you docked up. Doesn't really happen the same thing anymore. Anyway, you can look at the outfit you're wearing is like in this bit. Or go show info on the person, click on that bit and then show full body. That'll allow you to have a little look. Yeah, gone are the day you can actually have a little wander around. But, so, Mother Crocker, speak to Stoffel. Mark, welcome on in. Good to see you. Exclamation mark play if you want to get into the marbles with away. Yeah, speak to Stoffel. Stoffel has got a massive collection of skins. Well, definitely worth touching base with him first to see what he's got. I did. Thank you very much, buddy. It was spent most of the time with my folks down with them, which was great. It's nice to have someone to look after the little man that isn't me. And yeah, it was nice to spend some time, get spoiled a little bit. I was done by the week. Week was enough. I couldn't have done much more. Needed back my own space, my own PC, my own bed. Just needed that back. But it was nice. It was nice to spend that. And a few board games as well for New Year's, which is always good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Autopilot engaged.
Yes, both of us. Well, Stoffel came off his bike and he's really bad. I think I strained something in my wrist, but it's doesn't hurt unless I push it in the wrong direction or like knock it against something. So I don't think it's broken. I think it's just strained. It's a bit of a sprained wrist or something along those lines. Just where it went down. But Stoffel came off his bike and beat himself up and had to piece his body back together again. It was bad. Give away marbles. I've only made about 20 million. It's giving 50 million away every place is wild. Yeah, it is. A lot of it is. I will admit, a lot of it is funded by Plex. Thank you. Very kind of you. Yeah, a lot of it is funded by Plex. So a lot of it is very much. I got 25,000 Kernite. That's quite cool. I didn't compress that because I wanted it uncompressed. So it was ready for later on. My face broke before. It was fine. It is crazy. It's crazy possible to make. So on my nullsec toon, doing things like what Mad Rambo does, which is the highest nullsec data and Redux sites. I did that not like this weekend just gone, but the weekend before. Doing it for about 4 hours. I made 1 billion ISK. I spent it almost immediately, but I made about 1 billion ISK, which is pretty cool. But exclamation mark play. Get yourself into the giveaway. We are going to head over to that right this second. Let's move it to the bottom one. No worries, Faithful. Absolutely fine, my friend. We've got 5. Thanks to Brandeezy, we've got 5 of those to give up for people to use. They come with Tech 1 or Tech 2 modules, so we're fine. Join the dungeon. Exclamation mark join the dungeon or exclamation mark play to join the marbles. Either one works. Oh yes, they're still being used. Absolutely fine. They're still they're we lend them out once a fortnight, I think, on average. Well, one. We've never lent out more than one at the moment. The other 4 are still sitting in the original station, but they're still there. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. Stadar, Phil, hello. Non-smoker, get yourselves in. Right, 36 of you in so far. We go down through the funnel. It's a straight funnel. Into the shark's mouth. Out of the shark butt. Where does it go underneath? Oh, there you go. There's a pipe. Down through, up through the sliding blocks, into the bingo ball. There's a bit of an equalizer there. Down through the loops. Past the Wing Chun spinners, into the spiral cylinders. Then down the stairs, through the tracks, avoiding the peggings. Nobody likes getting pegged. Then into the big pot at the bottom. Slow spinner there. Split up tracks in the middle. Then there's a rolling brush down the slopes through some more rollers. Then set pegs, 4 tracks into there. More Wing Chun spinners into the crossovers with some pegs. Another speed up. Be careful. Oh, I think it's covered. I think it's all right. But down into the plinkos. Into the bottom. Into the funnel, through more Wing Chun spinners, then concentric spinners, then through the cannon, which should hopefully take you to the end. This looks like an interesting finish. Hopefully everybody finishes. Exclamation mark play to get in. We've got 60 seconds on the timer. Prizes for first, every 10th place, and a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator for last place as well. This one feels like a water park. Just got DC'd. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got some friendlies. Got some loanerships. So yeah, plenty there available. Exclamation mark play. There is 10 seconds left. 38 of you in the race. Prizes up for currently 1st, 10th, 20th, 30th, and 38th. Non-smoker sneaks in at the last. That to make it 39. That's assuming everybody finishes. Not everybody may finish. Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Down through the tubes, up through the sliders.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Excellent timing. Right out in the middle of the marbles race. We should be okay. We should finish in time. That's my fault. I should have paused those. My apologies. Head on over to Kick. You can see the marbles race. Quick, quick, quick. Should be able to see the marbles race over on Kick on YouTube. Dark Slider is gone. First of the Curse of the Casualties. Mother Quokka, Akakaz, Sanguine Black, Zanetta, Saviak, No Fear, Magician, Zindonis, Alodar, 13th Disciple, Morgan, Stoffel the Honey Badger. All these people are coming down through the track at the moment. That's what we can see. Mother Quokka is leading currently down into the track. Akakaz is there too. Not too far. Zindonis and No Fear. Magician, Stoffel, Saviak, 13th Disciple, but Mother Quokka has got a good lead on everybody at the moment. Unless somebody gets a bit of ahead. There we go, there's Saviak. He got a better track out of the spinner, and that's put him in the lead. Saviak hitting some of the brushes down the bottom. Magician, Kaz, Zindonas, No Fear, Mother Quokka catching up. Now they have to negotiate the pegs. Mother Quokka sliding straight through. Back into second place, I think. Magician down in the first, though.
Have ended.
Zindonas is there too. Mother Quokka goes back into the lead again after getting a good run on the brushes, but it's close. Can he hold on to his lead at the moment? No, he's getting hit by some pegs. Anybody with a decent takes a decent route through is going to take the lead. There's a bunch of Plinkos still to go, with a funnel, some Wing Chun spinners, and the concentric circle in the middle. Before everybody finishes, it is going to be neck and neck at the moment. Zindonas is the first one to drop out. Mother Quokka is in second, Magician third, Stoffel fourth. Zindonas is into the concentric circles. J.M. Wilder joins. Sangarinsura, Savak, Kamgaru, No Fear. Akakaz is there too. Who gets out of the concentric spinners first? It's Magician is out of the concentric circles first. Can he land it into the pot at the end? Yes, he can. It's Magician. Congratulations. Into the pot to finish. The rest of the track comes through and the wall of flames starts climbing. Congratulations, everyone. Bibberlinger finishes in 10th place and wins himself 50 million NS. Congratulations, Bibber. We're going to have to wait until the rest of the pack finishes for me to give the final results. Sad Boy and Zanetta look like they've been caught by the wall of flame, unfortunately. Rick Jur is possibly going to suffer the same fate. I don't know. Non-Smoker is safe. FaZe Wolf and 7-0 are safe. Sheriff Joe is safe. Clay Karnak, I think, is safe. Yep, Clay is the last one to finish. That's a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator for Clay Karnak. We've also got 50 million ISK on top of Bibberlinger for Brandeezy and FaZe Wolf 404. So, Magician, congratulations! Exclamation mark IGN in chat to claim your spin on the wheel. 10th place to Bibberlinger, 20th to Brandeezy, 30th place to FaZe Wolf, and 32nd to Clay Karnak. IGNs from you guys too, please. Excellent. Right, Jita. Select Jita as the giveaway. Let's move you on over to the giveaway wheel. Yep, it's showing. That's good. Give it a spin and see what you win. Beat 7-0. 707, that's all that matters. Excellent. Right, we'll do the contracts first, and then I'll give the 50 out 50 mils as well. Is it going to be the Cinnamol or is it going to be the skin? It is going to be the Cinnamol. Congratulations. One ship for you. You have won a Cinnamon. It is a Sniper Crew stream giveaway. Congratulations. There we go. Angel Cruiser, just for you. Let's move over back to EVE Online so I can show you that. There we go. One cinnamon for you. That's in Jita. That contract is up for a week, so you have a week to claim it, and then the ship is yours to do with as you wish. There you go. Always room for a cinnamon. Yeah. The contract. Create a contract. To Mr. Cornelius Gold, Clay Karnak, for finishing in last. You win yourself a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator, and then I shall hand out the monies to everybody else. Let's double check I was doing it right. One Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator coming right up. Got 37 of the. I got 36 of these now. It's gonna last me a while. I'm enjoying that. Sniper Crit stream giveaway. That's up and available. Enjoy that. 10 points bonus to. Why is that so wide all of a sudden? There we go. 10-point bonus to audio stats for a day, or if you have Biology 5, 2 days. And if you don't have Biology 5, what the hell are you doing? Wassel. Wassel ship. It's a nice ship, but it doesn't really fit the rest of the Angel Cartel range. Like, the other ships in the Angel Cartel look immensely cooler. Like, the Mechabal looks fantastic. Like a vicious little star. And then, you know, you've got a whole bunch of different ships and things like that. The Kizriel looks really cool. The I think the Cinnabol just needs a little bit of a hull update. I think hopefully it's on the cards, but they'll get there. Right, the others. Bibalinga, congratulations. Also make sure that Bibba gets his. His giveaway. Did you put yours in, Bibba? Can't see. Bibalinga, did you put your IGN in chat? I can't see it. We'll move on to the others. 20th place goes to Brandeezy. I definitely saw Brandeezy put his in there. He's also in my channel as well, which makes it life a little bit easier. 50 million in ESC. Sniper Crit stream giveaway. There we go. 30th place goes to Zoe Anastasi, Phase Wolf. That was a great race, cool track. Excellent. Well, I'll favourite that one, so it'll get added to the list of ones that I select. Phase Wolf, Zoe Anastasi, fantastic. Bibba, do you not want your money? Bibbalinga, do you not want your cash? Pretty sure you didn't put your IGN in chat. The rule is that even if you hang around in chat, you still have to put your IGN in. Rick Jur, nice try, but I don't think you finished, Rick. Bib. Exclamation mark IGN, please. There we go. Let's put Bibber up. That's come up. And now we need to start the countdown. Bibbalinga. Oh, that's it. Unfortunately, Bibbalinga is timed out. We're going to pull the next one down on. We'll go roll up the list. So Bibbalinga didn't claim in 10th place. So 9th place, Satgai Takhoa, with your first marble race. And can I have your Eve in-game name, please? If you've set yourself up with a bot already, exclamation mark IGN. If not, I just need your in-game name so we can give you a prize. I'll wait for a little bit of typing time. I think you should roll down. No. I did used to roll down, but then I thought that's actually a little bit unfair. It should be people that finished earlier, but so I rolled it up there. Right, that's come up in chat. Next countdown source. Phil, get ready. If this is, you got 30. You just wait 30 seconds. Up. What? Accidentally hit us. People passed out during the bubble game, yeah. It was that exciting. Crazy, huh? They just couldn't handle the thrill. No? Right, Phil. I'm guessing you're here. Phil Pack, 77. Phil, 77 pack. Exclamation mark IGN in chat for me, please. You are the next roller of the wheel. Come on, Phil. You're normally here. There he is. Thank you. I was about to say. You know how the rules work, so I doubted you would actually disappear. Hey! And then Saviak's like, no! It was nearly me! Sniper Cruise stream giveaway. There we go. 50 million in this scripture. How much have I given out today in prize funds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've given over 550. I've given out 550 million in prize funds, and 2 ships and 2 Master Arms cerebral accelerators. So, yeah, that massive raid at the start, thanks to Mr. D, definitely helped. It was just the right time for everybody to pick up on the marbles at that time in the race. But okay, I do some plex and I had some stuff available, so I'm sticking to the rules. I ain't changing it. Hopefully, the idea is that more people in the stream means more ad revenue, which means I can buy more plex, which means I can supply more prizes. So it should pay for itself. That's kind of the point. So, you know, more subs, more bits and pieces, and just everything gets rolling. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, let's go and find someone to raid. Let's head to the stream ending screen, and I'll pull these windows over here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. We're up to 2,110 followers, so thank you very, very much, everybody else. Need to figure out something like that for Delta Force. Yeah, I mean, Eve does help lend itself to giving out prizes. It's not the... It's definitely helpful in that regard. Followers know Satguy, Naughty Von Dutch, R&D Drago, Mavilda, Mr. Pornership, Geddon, Steve Bedford, Confused Cyborg, Rick Jur, Mr. Major Style, Suckerfish, Unknown, Petrovich, Versebox, DJ Wittus, a guy named Emily, Law Warlock Eve, Border Cross, Gideon G, Lulsif, and Renatzi, thank you very much, and 1,528 people raided from CCP, and also Contempo hosted. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. We're going to go and find someone to raid. Let's go and raid the channel. Let's see who is up and running. Same category as me. Start from the top and work our way down. Lord Surta is running.
07 Smeghead.
07 Smeghead to you. You know what? Lord Soto raided us the other day. It'd be nice to raid him back again. And we haven't raided him the last 30 days, and he's raided us, so... Fair enough. He doesn't actually sleep, just the same time. Right. So, Abyssals. The man, the myth, the legend that is Lord Soto knows all about Abyssals. He is one of the best people for Abyssals. He has tried out many ships in Abyssals to see how they fare. So, and he has a spreadsheet for it as well. Ask him about his spreadsheet. But I shall be back again tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what's happening on Thursday. It's supposed to be D&D day, but I also know that somebody's already dropped out. It's possible that we run with the -1 person and I do D&D on Thursday. I will let you know as soon as I know. Assume that there is no stream on Thursday, unless I say otherwise in Discord. Strad War, welcome on in. But tomorrow we will still be streaming as per normal. It just means that we might be in Nullsec tomorrow and might be in Highsec tomorrow. Who knows? I'll let it be a surprise when you get here. Until then, look after yourselves. Lie safe. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. And I shall see you all again soon. Good night.
I usually pop these.